Hey, I'm Harry Leary, and this is my bike check. So this is my current 20 inch that I race on. It's a Thrill. It's a company bike company that Toby's bringing into the United States. It'll be carried by a couple of distributors. Those have yet to be named. I ride a double XL version, even though I'm kind of short. Everybody kind of puts their double XLs into different categories, and some double XLs are really long and some are not, but this one fits me. I'm co-sponsored by Box as well, so I'm fortunate and blessed to be able to run some top-of-the-line product, and which gives, you know, as a rider, complete and total confidence in your bike. I run the larger diameter bars. The Box 52 millimeter stem. I like to have room at the front of my bike. It gives me what I feel a better snap, gives me a little more momentum for after my first pedal's over. I sacrifice, I think, a little bit for the second, but for me, I love the room. I use the bar that has a little bit of a sweep to it, not the straight one. I did try the straight one, and I had a really bad tendonitis problem, and it started to come back with the straight bar. So by changing the bar bend, I've had that go away. I run the Box carbon fork, amazingly stiff, never had an issue, and this is my riding training bike. I use the 20 mil axle through axle, which is when you're in the gate and you're getting, you know, ready to go and you're all kind of setting up. There's nothing worse than kind of watching the front of the bike do this when you're trying to set up and this thing does not move. And again, confidence, you know, you're not thinking about the twist. I run the V-rubber tires. I don't run them at the pressure that they say you can. I don't like my tires super hard. I run like 58 in the front, and I run just over 50 in the rear. I like the rear tire just a little bit spongy. It kind of, I don't know, for me it feels better on the bike. Getting back to the cranks, we run the Box, large spindle, 35. Never had a crank like this. I run the 180 millimeter. I've thought about going to the 177 and a half, which I'm going to talk to Toby about when I get back and what he thinks about going to a little shorter crank. But I run the stock gearing 44/16. For me, that works really well. Right now I'm using the Shimano Pedals. Pretty much I'm looking to change to the road bike pedal because I'm finding that you know, I do a lot of weightlifting and stuff, and I'm still trying to get stronger. And I noticed my back foot's pulling out, which is kind of irritating because then I kind of think about it and I worry about my back foot coming out. So I think I've actually taken a little pull off my second pedal on the upstroke, and that bothers me. So I run the carbons post, really light saddle. Again, all Box components. This is Knox mud, so I think I'm going to leave that on there for a while. Thanks, Knox, that was really cool. Box brakes. I love my brakes to work. Like most pros, we ride with, when we leave the gate, if you ever notice, your hand isn't on the brake lever, and at some point down the first straightaway, my finger's up on the brake lever before I get to the first jump. I have no idea when that happens or when it takes place, but I need my brakes to work because I need to become total trust that I'll never loop out on the bike. Getting to the back of the bike, 20 mil axle. Again, the stiffness and the responsiveness that this drivetrain puts in the bike is amazing, because I've always just ran standard axles, the standard small spindle, and, you know, different cranks, and so that the responsiveness that brings. The Box wheels, Box rims, butted spokes, aluminum nipples. I run aluminum nipples, and I think everybody runs aluminum nipples now, but maybe not on the supercross bikes, the big fast guys. But if a pedal goes into my spoke, I'm only going to snap nipples. I'm not going to break spokes. And I always found it's easier to carry a bag of nipples with me wherever I go. So if I get a pedal, I might rip out 4 or 5 nipples, and it's just really easy to fix the wheel. Other than that, I think that's it. I like the box grip. It's the mountain bike grip, and I love to have things symmetrical on my bike, so they're really backwards. If you were to look at, Toby says, why do you run your grips backwards? Because when I'm sitting on the bike, if you look at them, I see the logos and they're facing me. And so I like everything to be kind of perfect, because when I get into gate, I build a little box in my world as I get ready to go. So part of that is looking down at the bike and seeing everything that's perfect. And they have these little fins out here. And so my pinky kind of lays into these fins when I grab the grip, and it's just, I don't know, it's just part of my little stupid ritual I do in my head. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. So thanks BMX Ultra, thanks Shane. It's been a great morning. I really appreciate your time and effort, and Australia's cool.